Hi, I'm Lisa Shield, and this is Emotionally Naked Dating. So today I want to talk to you about 4 things to consider before you react to someone when you're dating, before you get reactive and push someone away. So let's talk about our reactivity first. When we are dating, one of the things that we all know about the dating experience is that it brings up all kinds of stuff, right? It's gonna bring up your deepest, darkest insecurities, whether you like it or not, your trust issues, your abandonment issues, your feelings of inadequacy. All of those things are going to or can be triggered while you're dating. It's just how it goes. It seems like almost dating was designed to do that. So there's no way to go through the dating experience without getting triggered or upset by the things that other people, specifically men, are doing out there. And I think all of us women, we have some things that we really do wish that men just would stop doing, right? If they could just get the memo and stop doing this stuff. And it seems so clear and simple and obvious to us. Why can't they just get it? But you know, the truth is men are men and women are women, and we're different. And you know, not only that, each person is different. We all have different rule books. We were raised in different families. What seems completely obviously the right thing to do in my world might be very different in your world or in a man's world. We all have different upbringings and different values, so none of us are operating with the same rule book. So we're going to get upset. Things are going to happen. They're going to trigger us. The truth is that you really want to be able to use the dating experience as a way to grow and learn. But if you're constantly getting triggered and upset and taking things personally, it is very, very hard to keep going, because when that starts to happen, we spiral into hopelessness and helplessness and feeling like we're unworthy and like there's something wrong with us that this isn't happening. So let's say that you are communicating with a guy that you really, really like. He seems so promising, and you've spent several hours talking to him on the phone and all, and you set a date, and not only does he not keep the date, he doesn't even write you to let you know that he's not going to show. And so you are pissed. Like, you are really pissed off. And suddenly you've gone from just, man, this guy's a jerk. I can't believe this happened, to all men are jerks. And this is what they all do. And I'm never going to meet somebody, right? Well, here are 4 things to consider before you just lash out and give him a piece of your mind. So the first thing is, everything starts with a breath. So you want to pause and just take a breath and just get back in your body, right? And then I have my handy notes here. The second thing is that you want to think about the totality of the relationship and not just that one moment in time. Now, if this is somebody that you just started communicating with, it's not like you have a huge history with that person, but you can stop and think about, you know, the good things, the fact that you did enjoy the conversation, and it was lovely to have that feeling of connecting with somebody, even if it didn't work out in the end, right? So you want to connect or remember something good, or some of the good positive things about that interaction, so that you can ground yourself and you know, really tap into what was nice, what was good about it, because sometimes we just get so upset that we focus only on the negative. So go back to some of the positive things and just remember that there really was a connection. You felt it, you know, he felt it, and maybe he had a change of heart, maybe his life circumstances changed, but that connection was real. It was not your imagination. Then you want to wait until you can find even one humorous thing, right? Just something to laugh about, like, oh well, I got ghosted. Everybody gets ghosted, whatever. But something that you can just laugh about, right? Like, oh well, his loss. I am so fabulous. He's going to regret this, but whatever. Anything that you can just step back and have a little bit of levity, a little bit of humor about. And then let's say that you really do want to reach out and tell this guy how you feel. I actually urge my clients to do that, even though it can seem, like they don't want to. I don't like leaving open ends. I want my clients to close the loop. And I think it's important for several reasons. But one is that it's not good to leave your energy just leaking, like to have all this energy going out and feel like you're a victim and you can't say anything. I think that these are opportunities where you can learn to start to set boundaries and speak up for yourself. And so it's a great opportunity to start doing that, even if you never hear from the person again. Now, usually when my women do it the way I tell them to do it, when they write these messages in the way that I suggest, they get some pretty amazing responses back from the guys. They really do. And even if they choose not to see him again, or if the guy doesn't want to see them again or whatever, they still walk away feeling better than they would if they just left it and said nothing. So the last thing that you want to do is you want to ask yourself, will my words bring us closer together or further apart? So if you're just going to lash out and say, I can't believe you did that, what a jerk, goodbye and good riddance, you might as well not send that message. You may feel better in the moment, but it's not going to bring you to higher ground, to a better place. And what we're trying to do is bring you to that better place. And so my suggestion is that you really stop and think about how to say something to this person. So maybe you would say, hey, I really thought that we were connecting, and I was sad when you didn't let me know that that we weren't getting together on Friday. I had been really looking forward to that, and clearly we're not a match, but I wish you all the best in your search. So there you go. That's a lovely response. It's you can exit the situation with a certain amount of dignity, but you've also expressed your feelings, and you're not walking away just thinking, wow, there's another guy that just walks all over me and doesn't care about me and my feelings. And I think we have a plane going by. This is always happening when I'm doing these things, but hey, what you gonna do? So the 4 things, let's go over them again. Take a breath. Remind yourself everything starts with a breath. Then think about the totality of the relationship and not just that moment in time. Wait until you have even the tiniest thing. You can find one thing that's humorous about the situation, and then before you write to this person, just ask yourself, will my words bring us closer together or further apart? If you like what I shared, please go to lisashield.com, click on the link to my 45-minute free webinar. If you like what you hear, we can jump on a call, and I would love to show you how I can help you get emotionally naked and find true love with nothing